Morning. This is our fall sports assembly. We'll be honoring and recognizing 4 of our teams this morning: crew, our fall crew team, cross country, golf, and football, and we'll go in that order. So we'll start off with Coach Kessler and crew.
Good morning, gentlemen. First, I want to start with some thank yous for Mr. Joya, Mr. Tips, and Ms. Dreer. This past fall, the boys traveled almost 1,800 miles in order to go out and compete and race against some of the fastest teams in the country, and the logistics of traveling that much are not easy. Without their help, we wouldn't have been able to pull it off. So this past fall, we raced 44 different boats at our first few regattas, and 21 out of the 44 finished in the top 3. And at the head of the Cuyahoga in Cleveland, the boys tied St. Ignatius for the points trophy, which was the first time in over a decade that Ignatius didn't outright win that points trophy on their home course. And then we capped off the season at the head of the Hooch down in Chattanooga with 3 more top 10 finishes, the second medal ever in program history, and we finished as the 4th best boys team in the country, behind Berlin Jesuit out of Miami, Canisius out of New York, and Dallas Jesuit. So the boys are putting a name for themselves on the national stage, and we're getting recognized as one of the top programs in the country. We'll go to the next slide. So we'll go through the varsity letters. So the first year letters, go ahead and stand up, and then just remain standing throughout the rest of them. So all the guys in the first year letters, please stand. Second year letters. Oh, no, keep standing. We'll do one round of applause for everybody so we can stay to the time limit here. Second year letters. Third year letter winners. The fourth year letter winners. And then this fall we had 3 fifth-year letter winners who got their letter in 8th grade. Congratulations, gentlemen. And last Thursday we had our banquet so we can announce the special award winners. So our most valuable oarsman for the varsity is Ian Durrelli. The most valuable novice was Davis Coble. The most improved oarsman was Duncan Rischel, and the coach's award was Emmett Adams. So now the boys get to enjoy about 6 weeks off before we start training again in January, with the goal to qualify more boats for the U.S. Nationals in Camden, New Jersey, that last weekend in May. So for the boys on campus that are still looking for a sport, with rowing, all you need is a work ethic, and we will make you fast. So hope to see more of you guys in the spring. Thank you.
Next up is Coach Russ to talk about cross country.
I'll begin by congratulating again Coach Reynolds and the micro team for their fantastic season, and to you 7th and 8th graders who were part of that team, keep running. Please join us this summer and fall. Cross country begins in the summer, both with group runs in the park and with individual runs, so that by the end of the summer, younger guys running around 30 miles a week and older guys might be running as much as 50 miles a week. We were delighted to return to cross country camp this year after a COVID hiatus, and then our competitive season got underway after Labor Day. We were 4th of 7 at the Webb Meet in the Middle, 11th of 54 at Huntsville Southern Showcase, 4th out of 19 at the Macaulay Invitational. As we rolled into October, we were 11th out of 21 at the Saturday Light Fever Meet in Hendersonville. That week was also noteworthy with sophomore Jack Montgomery claiming this year's Tour de Pants title in team competition. We were 2nd of 9 at the Metro Meet, 3rd of 5 in the JV finale, and then at the TWA state meet, we were 7th of 16. We're in a really competitive division. Our guys, William Holloman, for example, was 5th last year in state as a junior, ran 30 seconds faster this year, and finished 8th. It was a really competitive year in our division. We continue to keep working and continue improving. If we can put up our letter winners, y'all can stand. You know how this works. So first-year letter winners. On our second-year letter winners, I'll comment that these guys as a group improved on average 70 seconds compared to their previous year 5K time. And that's a phenomenal progression that I'm looking to continue for next year. Third-year letter winner, Jackson Leffler. And then our fourth-year letter winner, 2 seniors. And then our special award this year, both the Leadership Award and our Most Valuable Runner. William has been our team leader and our most valuable runner, honestly, since his sophomore year. He's a 2-time All-State runner, and last week he joined 3 other guys in having run faster than the school 2-mile record in a postseason cross-country race. We'll see if he can carry that over into track this spring and get his name up on the record board. So congratulations to you letter winners. And it's a good day to run.
Okay, next up is Coach Jackson with golf.
Good morning, gentlemen. First of all, I want to thank the coaching staff within the NBA golf program, Coach Kelly, Coach Hedmark, Coach Caudell, for making the golf season possible. A lot of the season is before school starts, so there's some extra work involved in that. The NBA golf program team entered the 2021 season with an experienced squad, returning 4 of 5 starters and 7 of the 11 roster spots were seniors. This experience showed early on in the season, with the team winning the first tournament of the year, for the first time ever, by the way, the Tournament of Champions in Knoxville. Moreover, senior Bradford Cummings won the individual title at this event with a 3-under total for the 36 holes. Other highlights during the year included a strong second-place finish at the Innsworth Invitational, which included Max Hastings shooting a 6-under par 66. One of the pictures you see up there in the middle shows Max teeing off on the first hole of the playoff, surrounded by about 20 competitors. Also, Jack Manning shooting a 2-under par against BGA, and another 66 by Max in a dual match against Baylor at Swanee, which probably was the best round of the year. He beat the field by 4 shots in that event. Our experience was on display again in the postseason, specifically during the regions. Now, golf is as much about managing your off days as it is having your A game all the time. And we did not have our A game in the regions. However, we still were able to comfortably qualify for the state with a second-place finish because all 5 of our guys kept it under control, shooting 77 or better. The D2 state championships this year were held at a new location, new event, new course in Sevierville, and it turned out to be actually a really great event. Our day 1 scores kept us from contending in a historically strong field, but a 10-stroke improvement in day 2 was very impressive. Bradford 69, Max is 70, Will Jackson 72 contributed really to a great finish of the season, having one of our lowest day-round state tournaments in history. Overall, it was a memorable year for the Big Red Golf program. The senior class, all 7 of them, left their mark on their team in their own way, and the program is better off from them being on it. Not only do we have some strong results, but more importantly, the boys represented NBA in a way that the community would be proud. Not many things are more gratifying to a coach to hear comments from other coaches, other parents, and even other competitors, how much they enjoyed playing with our boys because of the respect that they showed them and the respect they showed the game. So now let's go ahead and recognize these guys. So first-year letter winners, go ahead and stand up. William Cook, William Hall, Will Jackson, Edward Settle. Second-year letter winners, please stand up. Tyler Bartell, Pierce Hill. Third-year letter runner, we had Cummings Levy. Fourth year, Max Hastings, Jack Manning, and Reed Smith. And our fifth year this year, we had Bradford Cummings. Go ahead, stand up, Bradford. Round of applause. We did have award winners this year. Our top newcomer this year was Will Jackson. Most improved, Jack Manning, and MVP for the second straight year was Max Hastings. Thanks again. Roll Red.
And last, Coach Uverard, come up and talk about football.
Good morning. This season has been one of the greatest turnarounds stories in NBA football history. Starting the season 1-3 brought some tremendous adversity. Our confidence was jolted, our pride was hurt, and we were staring down the toughest part of our schedule still left to play. Sometimes you have to hit rock bottom before you understand and use the power of love. A lot of people have asked me what made the turnaround, what made the difference in our season. I have several answers, but I sincerely believe the most important answer is our leaders began to activate the power of love through sacrifice and hard work. Nobody ever quit, and nobody ever lost the faith. I believe we truly learned the meaning of laying down one's life for his brother. We finished the regular season 6-0 after a 1-3 start, with some exciting wins against three of our rivals, Father Ryan, BA, and Innsworth. And after a much-needed bye week, we began the playoffs with a shutout win against a very good Baylor team. This past Friday, we played one of our best games of the year in the semifinals and beat Christian Brothers 42-14. There's one more game to play. Currently, Team 123 is preparing to play McCallie at UTC in Chattanooga. Our team is excited and honored to represent you and the entire NBA community in the state championship game. Now, if I could, you put the letter winners up. I'd like to recognize the letter winners. If you would stand and remain standing until we finish. We have three freshmen this year that are going to receive their first-year letter. Colton Erickson, Cole Sivakine, and Brooklyn Davis, please stand. Also, all the sophomores, please stand. All the juniors, second-year letter winners. And all seniors, third-year letter winners. And we have a few seniors that came out for football the first time that received their first-year letter winners. Please give these guys a big hand. Since our season is still going on, we don't have any special awards to give out at this time. Our banquet will follow the state championship game. I'd like to finish by saying a special thank you to Mr. Joya for his tremendous support. Also, I want to thank Coach Tips, Coach Anderson, Coach Simpson, and Ms. Dreyer, just fantastic all year for all their hard work. Ms. Susan and the dining hall staff, Coach Raines, Coach Stewart, the maintenance staff, Coach Cheevers and Coach Vernaccio, Coach Story and the 7th grade staff, Coach McMurray and his 8th grade staff, and Coach Sawyer and his 9th grade staff. I would also like to thank the best coaching staff in the state, Coach Chauvin, Coach Cook, Coach McCorder, Coach Easley, Coach Brock, Coach Barclay, Coach Sanders, Coach Moran, and Coach Majors. Those guys are the best. I would also like to thank the faculty and staff for your faithful support, and a special thank you to all the faculty who participated and helped out during 9 home games. All the logistics and things that Mark and Amanda and Mike and Frank have to do is just tremendous, and we couldn't do it without you. And finally, to you, the student body, I think I said it on the field Friday night, thank you for an incredible year. You guys are the best. Our student body, and Mr. Joya said it, he's had comments to people that said to him that the passion that our guys show at the game is tremendous, and you're just as big a part of this team as anything else. So now just one more game, beat McCallie, and roll red.
Friday night against Christian Brothers was Coach Uverard's 100th win at MBA in 11 years. Hang on just a second. Hang on. So you can do the math on that. You have to average almost 10 wins a season to get to that number in that many years. That's a remarkable record, and it's a tribute to him as a head coach, to the players he's coached over those years, and also to all of those assistant coaches. And I agree with him that we have the very best group in the state. If you would, please join me in congratulating Coach Uverard. Just to close out, I want to thank some of the same people. Ms. Dreyer for putting this kind of program on and getting all of you everywhere you're supposed to be, dealing with all of the logistics and all of the things that she deals with every day. Coach Mike Anderson, Coach Frank Simpson for all the work they do behind the scenes. Coach Redmond and Coach Tillman up there who helped me with the TSSAA and many, many others. And I'd like to ask, if you are a coach at this school at any level, assistant coach, head coach, junior school, junior varsity, whatever, would you please stand right now? Stand up. I want to recognize everyone who's a coach. Here's the thing. These folks, it's a privilege to work with them, and I know that Mr. Joya agrees with me. It's a great privilege to have these people and to work with them. They work hard at winning, but they understand that our motto is gentleman, scholar, athlete, and that athlete comes last for a reason. They realize that winning is important, but they realize that it's more important to take young boys and help turn them into great young men, and that's what they all do, and it's a privilege to work with you, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm glad that you're here. Thanks for all you do.